Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Christina.
I'm Mandy.
And we are Gals on Games. So today we're going to be talking about anime.
We're gonna do our top 10 favorites.
Number 10. What is the first anime you remember watching?
Ooh, that's a hard question because I've watched a lot of anime. Going back as a kid, probably the most significant one I remember would be Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I absolutely loved Sailor Moon. And I can relate to her because I'm klutzy and sometimes an airhead, but can be badass and strong and
good friend.
Loyal and good friend and all those fancy things too.
I like it.
How about for you?
I think I probably saw Dragon Ball before I saw Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe because I had older brothers that maybe that was probably the case. But yeah, it was Dragon Ball. And I loved it. I remember Goku. I remember Bulma, who's my favorite character at the time. So yeah, I loved it.
I definitely watched Dragon Ball too.
Yeah.
Number 9. What's your favorite action anime?
Oh my gosh. Cowboy Bebop, for sure. I love the anime. And then I went a couple years without watching it. And then a friend of mine lent me the season, and I remember watching it again. And I thought maybe after watching it for a couple years, I wouldn't like it as much or remember it the same way. And I watched it and still fell absolutely in love with it.
I read the manga.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch the anime, but I read the manga.
And I love the style. It was like Western and cool, and Spike is such a cool character. So yeah, that was mine.
Yeah.
What about you?
Mine would probably have to be Sword Art Online. I really love Sword Art Online.
Mm-hmm.
I liked all the seasons. Kirito and Asuna are like amazing. I love the love interest that they have, and it has such good action, and it's based on video games.
That's pretty cool. So. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. You've recommended it to me, so I feel like that's the next anime I will watch.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Number 8. Favorite romance.
Ooh. Love.
Smooshy.
Favorite romance anime would have to be Chobits.
Oh!
It is such a good anime.
Mm-hmm.
I probably say that about every single one I watch. It's such a good anime. It's such a good anime. It is really good.
Mm-hmm.
There's such an intense love interest between Chi and Hideki. And she's absolutely adorable.
Mm-hmm.
She is the cutest thing. Absolute cutest thing. And the little mini stories they put in between to give you background for the other characters is really nice too. I have it on DVD. I've had it since it was available on DVD. So
Way back in the day.
So it's like, yeah, it's definitely awesome. My favorite romance.
I've seen a lot of cosplayers still to this day of Chobits.
Oh yeah.
Which is awesome, yeah.
I think I did 2 different ones.
Oh, I think I remember that, yeah.
So what's your favorite romance?
I'm gonna be girly too, I guess. Vampire Knight for me. I love the concept of this school where vampires and humans go to.
Really nice.
Yuki, the main character, is super adorable, like very typical main female character who's like kind of ditzy and cute. But I love it, and they did it really well. They kind of like romanticized the whole series, which I liked. So as specific as their characters have relationships, the whole series is very romanticized. Very gothic. I love that.
Number 7. What is your favorite anime as a child?
I'm gonna have to steal your first answer and say Sailor Moon. Even though Dragon Ball was the first one I watched, Sailor Moon was the first one that I was like intense in love with as a kid. I mean, I still am to this day. We both are. But like, I went around screaming at my house that I was Sailor Mars and I had fire power and sang the theme song over and over again. Yeah, obsessed with Sailor Moon still.
Yeah, I love Sailor Moon. It's
yeah.
great. As a child, I would probably say the anime I watched the most was Inuyasha.
Yeah.
I was really into Inuyasha.
On YTV.
On YTV. I actually got the chance to watch it before it came here. Somebody from Japan sent me brought back a disc from Japan.
That's
before it was
awesome.
aired here. So I'm like, yay!
That's
like,
cool.
It was only like 2 episodes, and I was like watching it over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, and then it finally came out here, and I was like, it was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Number 6, your favorite horror anime. My favorite genre.
Not my favorite genre. So I'm not a huge horror fan, but I do really like anime horror. So I will give it that.
Yeah.
It lets me watch horror.
Not real horror, anime horror.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My favorite horror would have to be Helsing.
That's awesome.
I love Alucard. I had a backpack with him on it and everything. He's so awesome.
Yeah.
Very gory, you know, lots of action. It's such a great anime. I was sad that it was only 1 season.
Yeah. That's weird too, because Cowboy Bebop was 1 season too. I feel like some of them deserved more.
It totally deserved more.
For me, I would have to say, this is going way back, Vampire Hunter D. Now, it's not necessarily an anime series. It's movies and based off of a manga. So it's about D, a Dampier who is half-breed. His father's a vampire, his mother's a human. He's very gothic, very elegant, very handsome. The art, the manga art was beautiful. I loved that.
I watched some of it too. It
Yeah.
was good. Yeah.
It was like gory and bloody, and they had this like evil queen that was like bathed in blood, and it was just amazing. Yeah, I remember that.
Number 5. What is your favorite futuristic anime?
Ghost in the Shell, I think. I love futuristic animes. I love the kind of like cyberpunkness of it. I love the character, and it was still pretty dark and gory, and kind of gothic in its own way, futuristically. But yeah, I love that anime. It was really good.
Yeah, the anime was good.
Yeah.
The movie, not so
the movie.
much.
Sorry. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that one. It's a good one. Yeah. I would definitely say Appleseed for me.
You know, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's a movie. There's no anime for it. But super futuristic. Like, he's a total cyborg Terminator
That's
thing.
sick.
Like, he was a person, now he's a robot kind of thing.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, and finding the seed is their main objective, and they go through, you know, military, and they're trying to become like almost rogues. It's such a good anime.
Yeah. Number 4, favorite slice of life anime.
Ooh, there's a lot of those.
There is. There really is.
So many of those. I'm gonna have to go with Fruit Basket.
I love Fruit Basket.
It's so awesome.
I love it.
And I absolutely love that they've remade it.
Mm-hmm.
The remake is so good.
It really is.
It is so good. And I again say that about everything, but it is really good. They did it really well. I like that they kept the voices for a lot of the characters.
Yeah.
But you can't go wrong with, you know, a Zodiac curse. Like, that's so awesome.
Yeah. It's a good theme.
Yeah, I really do hope that they finish the anime
Yeah.
where the original one was kind of just randomly cut off at a certain amount of episodes. So I'm really, really hoping to see a lot more in the anime coming up with the remake. We're currently watching it as they are launched, but again, I really can't wait to see what happens next because, like I said, it was never finished.
Yeah.
So.
You're the one who actually got me into it. You're like, you need to watch this. And I was like, I don't know. But it was really good. I love it. I know, that's what I love about it. It's so girly. I love it. Mine would be Whisper of the Heart, which is another movie, not necessarily a full anime series. And it follows this girl who wants to become a writer, and she has all these like crazy dreams. She ends up finding out that all her books have gone missing, ends up finding this mysterious cat, finds an antique dealer, goes through crazy adventures, tries to look for this mysterious boy who she believes is her soulmate, and it's really like sentimental. It's so cute. It kind of makes you cry a little bit. It's really sweet.
Number 3. What's your favorite shoujo?
There's a lot. I think I have more in this category than anything. And I'm gonna have to say Madoka Magica. I know that Kat, our friend Kat, is the one who introduced me to it, and it's very like Sailor Moon-esque magic girl anime, but it takes a twist very quickly, and it's actually extremely depressing and gory that you didn't expect, but it's really, really good, and they're all like cutesy young girls. I know that they love mixing their horror and their cutesy together in Japan, so I can see that in that anime. It's really good.
It's a good combination.
Yeah, it's really good.
My favorite would have to be The Ancient Magus Bride. It's an awesome anime. This girl gets purchased. Yeah, she's like some sort of special, they call her like almost like the queen bee of magic. So like spirits and magic are drawn to her.
Oh, that's cool.
And this creature that just randomly exists, who is a mage, purchases her. His name is Elias, and he has like a big skull face. He's like 8 feet tall, and he purchases her to be his apprentice and his bride.
Oh.
So it's in the anime, it's like her learning how to do magic, and their like love growing, which is really nice. There's so many adventures that they go on together and separately that
I feel like I need to watch this.
it's really good.
I really want to watch this now.
It's really cute.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's cool.
so
Nice.
definitely that one.
Check it out. Number 2, your favorite shonen anime.
Favorite shonen. I'm probably going to have to say Yushiro and Tora.
I've never heard of that one before.
It's a very interesting anime. It's about a demon spear that kills yokai, and they become friends because he releases him from the spear, and he's like, I'm gonna eat you eventually, so I'm gonna stick around and haunt you. So he's able to see like spirits and yokai, and they have to find a way to defeat some big yokai that's been around since the beginning. He's supposed to be like the dark side of the yin yang.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
So through the anime, they develop like almost a friendship, even though he's like, I'm gonna eat you eventually. So I'm gonna eat you eventually. It's really funny. I would almost say it's a comedy as well.
Because it kind of sounds dark, but
it's not. It's fairly funny.
Gotcha.
Definitely a watch. What about yours?
I would have to say Attack on Titan. I don't know necessarily if it falls in that category, but I know that a lot of the characters are younger males. There's a few females in that. I was blown away because so many people were talking about Attack on Titan, and I didn't really know what it was. I kind of fell behind on the bandwagon of it. But when I did start watching it, it kind of blew my mind at the concept of it. Humans are kind of basically forced behind these walls, and they get attacked by these humanoid-looking creatures that want to eat them. Like, that's crazy and scary, and when you see these creatures, the actual, like, titans, they, like, really terrifying. Yeah, I love the anime. It's really good.
All right. Question number 1. Your favorite all-time anime?
Oh my god. I don't even have to think about this one. I already know. It's this really independent anime called Nana. It follows these 2 girls who are both named Nana. Completely separate personalities. One's very much like punk rocker, one's really girly. They accidentally meet each other on a train to Tokyo, and they move in together as friends, and their whole lives get followed through breakups, relationships, jobs.
Oh, wow.
It's probably one of the most realistic animes. There's not that much crazy stuff that happens, but it's so heartfelt, and I cry. I've probably seen it like 5 times. I cry every time. It's got such a sad ending, but it's like so beautiful to see friendships and relationships kind of being told in a realistic way. The drawing in the anime is beautiful. The music rocks. There's a lot of punk rock in it, which is awesome. So yeah, love it. Favorite anime.
That definitely sounds like a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to say for my favorite, it's going to have to be Fairy Tail. I love Fairy Tail.
Yeah, it is super fun.
Yeah, it is so much fun. There's just so much going on all the time.
Yeah.
I love the different outfits that they're always wearing. It's not for the entire seasons.
Mm-hmm.
They're not always wearing the same thing. They're not always looking exactly the same. You see them age, you see them change. So it's really good in that aspect.
That's cool. Okay, so here are a couple honorable mentions that necessarily didn't make our top list, but we still absolutely love.
Mm-hmm. So for me, animes that I really enjoyed that didn't make my top 10 list, but I still really, really love, are going to be ones like Bleach, Food Wars, My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball Z, Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist. So what about some of your honorable mentions?
I would have to say Trigun, Cardcaptors, Vision of Escaflowne,
Oh, I love that one.
right?
Oh, I love that one.
Gravitation, Blood the Last Vampire, and Witch Hunter Robin.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah,
I like those ones too.
those are good.
Yeah. So don't forget to let us know what some of your favorite animes are, because there are lots we haven't watched and would love to watch with your recommendations.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Click. Thank you guys so much.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.